Hello, how are you today? Today I'm going to talk about the law of polar opposite. Do you know law of polar opposite? I wasn't aware of there is a law, everything in the universe world, there's a law of polar opposite. 98% people not aware of it. And I was part of it, but now I'm aware of it. And now I'm working according to. And before I wasn't even sure what is a law of polar opposite. Law of polar opposite. Are you working on negative or positive? Everything have law of polar opposite, two side of it, in and out, up and down, and cold and hot, and in and out, and everything has got a two side of it, negative or positive. So most of the important thing we have to focus on. So what do we want, a negative situation or positive situation? So if you are getting negative circumstances or negative whatever negative results around your goals, your business, your job, that means your focus is on negative. You might think I am a positive person, but the mind is more deeper than that. We have to understand that. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Anita Bansal. I am consultant of Thinking to Result. My mentor is Bob Proctor, and this is what I learned from my mentor, Bob Proctor. Everything to do with your own mind and the universal laws. If you're not aware of your universal laws and your own mind, and sometimes we don't know how to get the result we want around our business or job, whatever the goals you have. And you might be working against of yourself. The law today I'm going to talk about the law of polar opposite. So that is the law of polar opposite, either negative or positive. There is a two energy in the universe world. But most of the time, we are thinking negative, and we are creating the negative results, and we think we are positive, but we are not aware of it. How to use that negative or positive energy for ourselves, and and so most of the time we are focusing on the things we don't want, and we have to how we can shift that. And if we are getting the result, negative results around business, the job, whatever you're trying to create, and there is everything's a negative, that we have to change. So as you know, there is a two energy, negative or positive, or just like a hot or cold. If you want to have a heat, then you have to put the fire and the logs to make the heat. You cannot fight with the cold to get the heat. You have to make the fire, and then you have to put the logs in to burn the wood and to get the warmth, get the hot air, the warmth air around the heat you want. And say with if you want to have a positive result, you have to start focusing on the positive, and then you have to start thinking about positive, and then you have to have your thoughts and your feelings and your action as a positive. And you most of the time people just fighting with the negative, and they're fighting with they're resisting whatever is coming toward their way, and they're trying to avoid the negative energy, they're trying to avoid the negative people around them, or they're trying to avoid a negative in part of whatever going on. But according to the universal laws, what we want, we have to focus on positive. We don't have to fight with negative, we don't have to resist the negative. All we have to do, just focus on what we want rather than what we don't want. Most of the time people are focusing on what they don't want. So we have to focus on what we want as a positive, and we have to keep the focus on positive, and we have to keep the thoughts on the positive, and we have to keep the feelings on the positive, and then we have to take the action as a positive. So this is what is the difference is. And most of the time people focusing on what they don't want, so there is a big difference. And that's what we have to focus. We were looking for the positive results. So by now you should know, if you want to have a positive result, then you have to start putting your focus on positive. So whatever you want, and keep your focus on positive and start thinking about positive, and not to resist any negativity, and not to avoid the negativity. Just focus on positive. That's all you have to do. So you don't have to do anything. You don't have to resist. You don't have to just put all your focus and thoughts on positive. That's all you have to do if you are looking for positive results. So hopefully this law going to help you. It's really helping me, because I'm aware of it now, what to do around negative situations. And I wasn't aware of it before. Now I'm very much aware of it, and how to use this energy as a law for no law of negative or positive energies. And now I am really aware of what to do when any negative situation comes. I'm very much aware of it now, how to use the energy. Hopefully you're going to use that law more often as a positive. And so hopefully this is going to help you. And I think that's all I wanted to share with you. This information Bob taught all around the world more than 60 years. And because it worked and still working, I have used it. I'm still using it. And it's not just one day you're going to use it, and we have to use it every single day around our goals, whatever goals you have. So it's ongoing process, it's ongoing growth every single day. So law of polar opposite, and as a negative or positive, hopefully you're going to use what your needs are. And definitely you're going to see the result if you keep focusing on what you want rather than what you don't want. Okay, so hopefully this lesson going to help you. Law of polar opposite, the positive. So we have to focus on positive. So thank you for letting me share the information with you. And please ask question if you have any question around this lesson. And thank you for letting me share the information with you, and have a great day. Thank you. Bye. Hopefully you're going to use this law of polar opposite, negative or positive. Thank you. Bye-bye.